Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220, KHTS. Your host, Fred Arnold, on the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. I'm joined by my good friend. I've known you for so many years.
Yes.
Marcia, I'm going to probably say this wrong now. Fryslie?
Fryslie.
Fryslie,
Yes.
very good, very good. I've known her for years as her different last name, so welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So you are now the owner of Liberty.
Yes,
Liberty
I
Building
am.
Maintenance. So you went 14 years ago it was established, and you just happened to find yourself working there for so many years.
Yes.
Taking over the operation. Tell me how that opportunity came up.
Well, I started as an office clerk with the startup company, and the owners had me come in just to do basic office stuff to help them bring the company up to a good place. I was there for about 10 years doing that, and then the partners split up, and the one partner was doing all the operations, all the customer service. So I took over all of his duties also, plus all the office duties, which was great. I liked being more involved with the customers. And then this past February, the remaining owner said, "Hey, I'm moving to Texas. I'm getting out of California. Do you want to buy the company?" And I couldn't believe he was even asking me that. What an opportunity. So I grabbed it and I made it happen. And so I've owned it since February.
That's great. Now over 120 employees, so it's not a small company. It's
No.
a big company managing all those people. And you found yourself a homeowner. And that's just a testament that you never know when your opportunity is going to be
That's
there.
right.
And so all you guys, if you're unemployed right now, go start at the bottom. It doesn't matter,
That's
because
right.
if you shine, was it cream rises to the top, the best, you're going to find your own. So
The other thing I'd say about that is many times your jobs are frustrating, and a few times I wanted to quit because I thought things weren't being handled right, or it was a stressful situation, and I never left. And I'm glad that I never left, because then I wouldn't be where I am here, owning the company.
yeah, great opportunity. So let's talk about what you do. You offer commercial janitorial services, day porter, quite a few things we're going to talk about. Basic commercial janitorial services. I want to talk about security. That's the biggest concern. A financial company like myself, where there's a lot of sensitive data. Any company, it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to have an HR department where there's sensitive data. How do you handle that? I mean, how do you ensure an owner that, look, your data is safe even when it's locked up, because you have to go in locked up offices?
We do background checks on our employees. We pre-screen them. We do reference checks. We don't just hire whoever. We want quality, honest employees working. And quite frankly, we haven't had any issues with theft or any compromising information, because our employees want their jobs. They need their jobs. And they're not willing to risk something like that to lose their job. So, and we also have supervisors that go around all the time and check on things and make sure they're doing their job and they're doing it honestly.
It's a very paperwork-intensive, people-intensive job, despite what you might think, especially with all the laws here in California. But it sounds like you're able to manage all that, and that's really important for the business owner to know, the security of the data and the information.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about something you do, day porter. That's the first time I've heard that. Okay, and I've done a lot of interviews. Tell me about day porter. What's day porter?
Day porter is a great service. It's for people that have a big building with a lot of tenants going in and out, whether it's a big apartment building, big office building, and instead of just doing a nightly cleaning, they want that building clean all day long to look good for their tenants, their residents. And so a day porter empties trash, cleans bathrooms, picks up trash around the grounds, dog poop if they need to.
Sure.
It's really the focus of a day porter is to keep a property looking good all day long.
All day long.
Not just at night.
Especially when it has a lot of traffic and people
Yes.
are coming in and out.
It makes a difference.
Window cleaning. Schedule it. If you just put it on the calendar when when your clock changes forward or back, then you have it taken care of, don't you?
Absolutely. And the nice thing about California is you can do window cleaning pretty much any time. Unfortunately, we don't get a lot of rain, so we don't have to worry about the rain ruining the windows too much. Maybe this year will be different, but usually twice a year is good for window cleaning. It really makes a difference in an office building. For people working inside of it, they like to look at a nice clean windows, and from the outside too, it makes a difference.
Let's talk about carpet cleaning, because there's a lot of things that can happen with carpet cleaning. There's a lot of companies that specialize with carpet cleaning. What method do you use?
We use the small, very convenient, very mobile carpet machine. So we're not dragging big hoses into the office. We can do multiple floors, and it gets the job done. We have an extractor. If you have really dirty carpets, we can extract all that dirt out of there, and then we bonnet it afterwards, which gives a nice look afterwards, and does just as well as the big fat machines.
Yeah, very good, very good. And floor cleaning, we talked about that. Pressure washing. This is something I think is particularly important for a restaurant or a business that has, they front the street. That needs to be done every so often. Just that overall appearance when you walk in.
Absolutely. Yeah. And a lot of gum, you'd be surprised how much gum is on the ground. And it doesn't look like gum, it just looks like a big black spot, but it's gum. And so we can remove that, and which makes a huge difference. Or bird droppings, or things that trees drop down, berries and things that get ground into the cement. And it does make a big difference with pressure washing. And you can do it without chemicals, just hot water. It looks great.
And of course, parking lots, all that. Obviously, we're talking about commercial. You specialize in commercial.
Yes.
You let others specialize in the residential, and you really focus on the commercial.
Correct.
What makes your company different?
I would have to say our customer service. I am really determined to make this company the best as far as servicing customers, keeping them happy. Our employees we keep happy, because you can't have a good company without happy employees. Our response time is exceptional. You're not going to wait a day or two. You're only going to wait maybe an hour or two before you get a response from us. And that's a complaint I hear from a lot of customers, previous janitorial companies. There seems to be this just relaxed atmosphere with some companies where they feel like they don't have to get back to a customer about their complaint, and I am the exact opposite about that.
One thing I love that you said is you're searching for excellence. You don't have it. And once a company says that they just have excellent something, then they don't. But you'd mentioned the word that you were searching for. Your expectation is that, and you're trying to get there, because that means you're always striving for it. And when you're striving for it, you're doing, versus feeling that you're already there. I love that. And the second was employees being happy. Tell me about how those, we're almost out of time, how those that want to reach out to you can get you.
Our website is www.liberty, B as in building, M as in maintenance.com. And our phone number is 661-250-2000. We're right here in Santa Clarita, local.
And Marcia's local, been here for many years.
Yep. About 25.
Well, it's good to see you again.
Thanks, Fred.
I haven't seen Marcia in about 20 years, and it's great that you came in and shared. If you'd like to watch this online, go to hometownstation.com, and you can watch all the podcasts online. I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight on AM 1220 KHTS.